and welcome to Bee's Cocina. Today we are going to be doing Arroz Con Guandules, which means it's just traditional Arroz Con Guandules. And what you're going to need is going to be a guandules verdes can. It's a goya. They're normally called green pigeon peas, and this is how they look. You may not confuse them with what else they can confuse them that you confuse with, baby? With peas. You cannot confuse them with peas. They're totally different. Green peas are different from pigeon peas. So you can see it's arroz con guandules, and it's going to be you're gonna need some guandules. You're definitely gonna need sofrito. You are going to need some tomato paste. You're going to need some Hunt's tomato paste. And you're going to need the chicken cubes. Chicken cubes, very simple, very fast. 2 chicken cubes, that's all you're going to need. I normally use 2 cans of guandules. You're going to say guandules verdes. If it doesn't say that, then it's not it, okay? And it's gonna get green pigeon peas. So it's gonna say guandules verdes. And I only have 1 can. Go figure. I guess I used them too much and we don't have any more. But this is gonna be 1 can. Of course, you open it up. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna put in your sofrito. Put sofrito. You're gonna put at least 3 or 4 spoons, at least this kind of spoons, and then you're going to put it up, and then you're gonna put those chicken cubes in there. Chicken cubes. It's gonna be simple. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's Super Bowl week, and Super Bowl day, and of course my husband have the TV all blasted in the background, but it's okay. We're gonna make it happen. So we have the chicken cubes already in there, and we're gonna need to open the cans. We're gonna open the tomato paste, and we're gonna open the guandules verdes, which are the green pigeon peas. Okay. Let's connect this. And get it done. Let's see. So, when I tell you that your life is easier when you actually make your sofrito, I'm gonna show you how simple it is. So you have your sofrito, your chicken cubes, and now I'm gonna put tomato paste on it. And this is the tomato paste that I use, and basically what I do is I use it. I buy the 12 ounce, and once I use it, I can put it in the refrigerator and take it as I need it. This is probably gonna last me at least a week because I'm gonna reuse it and it's gonna be able to do what I need it to do. So let's see. You get maybe a good scoop of tomato paste like this. I would normally put more, but I'm gonna put some turmeric in it, and the turmeric is just going to give you like a little bit of earthy tone, and it's an anti-inflammatory, which is great. It's great, and it's not something that traditional Dominican food would use. It's just my own taste on thing, and I do use turmeric a little bit. So there is how much I'm gonna use. Turmeric is a little bit earthy, and it's gonna give them that nice, like almost like golden. It's a golden, rosy tone to it. So I'm just gonna put it in there, and the turmeric always get activated with some oil. So that's why we have a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. Then we put the sofrito. Then we put the chicken cubes, and then we put the little turmeric on it. And of course, we're gonna drain this guandules off the cups with water. You're gonna drain it. gonna drain the guandules and then you're gonna put it right in there. You're gonna put it in there and then I'm gonna show you how it looks with just the guandules and everything else. I'm gonna, hold on, let me just move this with a spoon. So you're gonna see that the guandules are there, the tomato paste, the sopita, which is like the chicken cubes, is in there, and you're going to see also that turmeric also in there. It's gonna give it that little earthy tone to it, and that's precisely what you want. Depending on how much guandules you want, normally I use 2, but this time we're only gonna use 1, so keep that in mind. And I am doing 3 to 4 cups of rice to the guandules, so I'm probably gonna do maybe just like 4, maybe like 4. Maybe it says it's some activity in the door. I don't know if that's them. So now what you need to do is, that is all you have to do except add water, and then you add the rice afterwards. And I'm gonna go get 4 cups of water, and I'll be right back. Okay. If you're lucky enough, you actually have a refrigerator that actually counts how many ounces of water you get. So we're gonna get 4 ounces of water. I mean, not 4 ounces, 4 cups of water, because we're going to do 4 cups. We have family coming and we're gonna eat too. So even if there's more left over, I'm okay with that because I can serve it for lunch tomorrow. So, you know me, I always do more. Como dice en español, mejor que falte mejor que sobre para que falte. That's it. 4 cups. We got 4 cups, which means I prefer to have more than just the bare minimum because I just want more. Which means basically that you do more just in case. And that's precisely what I'm doing. So let's put it right here. And 4 cups of waters are going in that pot. They're gonna go in there, and then this is how it's going to look. Once you're done, it's gonna look like this. So Arroz Con Guandules is almost done. I hope you guys, if I have done this video previously, I'm not sure, hopefully not, but this is going to be, and of course I always like to taste. That is perfect. This is perfect. Now I'm gonna hike up the heat. I'm gonna put it as high as possible, and when it starts boiling, I'm gonna put in my rice. But first, I'm gonna put one more ingredient, and that is a little bit of vinegar. And that's when a little bit of vinegar is going to help you. It's gonna help you, and it's not too much. It's just a little bit. Look, like this much. Hold on, let me grab it and show you. It's just like this much. It's not even that much. And you're gonna put it in there. And for those people that haven't used turmeric before, be very careful. Turmeric is very strong and it'll give you a strong flavor. So that's why you only use a little bit. Like use a little bit and then keep adding if you need more. But don't add too much because turmeric can be very strong. So, but it also is an anti-inflammatory. And I'm always for anti-inflammatory. My joints are always, I'm 41 years old and my joints are always hurting and something is always hurting. So I always prefer that. Let me move you this side because you guys are gonna see me better than that light flashing in your face. Okay, so now what I wait is for that rice to boil. Once it boils, I put the rice. Let me go wash the rice.
Save $15 when you buy online. SeaWorld San Antonio. Real. Amazing.
So let's get the rice. I have these containers that I actually use to put my rice. I buy like 20 pound or 25 pounds, and I put them in one or two of these, and they are able to maintain in a long time. Normally you can find them at Ross. You can also find them at a Sam's Club. You can find them anywhere. They're very good containers, and they are from Rubbermaid. Rubbermaid make them, and then they're very good. It's almost like a cereal style, but they're very big and they hold a lot. So we're gonna do. I use a cup, and we're going to use 4 of these. 1, 2. 3. And 4, and that should be more than enough for what we need. We are also going to have hot dogs, and we're going to have all the stuff too. So 4 cups is more than enough for all of us, and for the girls to have a little bit of rice if they want to. It's going to be up to them if they do. But we have hot dogs and burgers. I doubt that we're going to eat anything else. Hey, not playing in the stairs, please. So now we just wash this rice. This is a jasmine rice. And I think in previous videos I have actually shown what kind of jasmine rice I buy, but I buy the jasmine rice from Costco. It could be from Costco, it could be from the commissary. That's normally where I get it from, and you get more for your buck. I mean, I think I paid $7.99 for a 20 pound, and that is precisely what I wanted. I wanted 20 pounds. I wanted something that I can just don't have to think about buying for almost a whole month. I don't have to think about buying rice for a whole month, because I'm going to be doing all the stuff. I'm going to be doing pasta. One day I'm not going to do rice. So the rice might be 1 or 2 a week. And I will give him another wash. Wash your rice twice. Some people don't believe in washing the rice, but I was raised in the Dominican Republic, and you do wash your rice, because for more that you want to, there's going to be some dirt in there that needs to be washed. And if you don't wash your rice, sometimes rice might develop little creatures in there, and if you don't wash them, you won't know. That's the way you know. So I wash them at least once or twice. I recommend twice, but that's up to you if you want to do that. Some people might say that I'm washing the nutrients out, but you know what? That's the way I was raised. Okay, let's go to the stove right here, and let's do this. Okay, so this should be boiling soon. And once this is boiling, and this is how it's going to look. It looks like that. And once the rice is already washed, that's how it looks. And you guys are going to have a very good, the beans are already in there, everything is already in there, and it should be no problem at all. You can put any kind of oil at the beginning of it. I put olive oil because I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy, and using olive oil tends to be a little bit more healthy. I did hear someone tell me that once you cook it, the olive oil loses its goodness. But I am doing it anyway, so let's see what happens. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But these containers are great. If you want to buy it and store your rice, I recommend it. I'm gonna go put it back.
And figure out.
You know, I knew we had a lot of talent. I mean, we had some really good pieces. I knew it was all there, and having another year in the system, I knew it was
I don't know if you guys suffer from migraine, but today is a bad day. I've been having non-stop migraine. I woke up with a headache, and it's been non-stop. If you have any recommendation for migraines, put it below and let me know. I would love to know. My mom always say you can do hot chocolate with coffee mixed together, and that actually is good for migraines. She also tell me that that you can do ginger ale tea ginger tea or chamomile tea, and that helps with the migraine. So I might try that next. I have migraine medicines, but your headache will have to have started or beginning of it. I already had it when I woke up this morning and it was bad. So I took a Cedrin and that helped a little bit, but my headache is still coming. Well, the water is almost boiling, and let's see how that's going. The door, you see, is boiling, and this is what you want to do. It's almost starting to boil. And once that water is boiled, then we're going to get started and put the rice in. And basically what happens is once you put the rice in, you just let it, you basically just do it for 20 minutes. Let it, I put foil on top of it because I want it to be done fast. And in 20 minutes after, then what you do is just churn the rice, and you can put a little bit of olive oil, or you can put any kind of oil on top of it, and it will give them that little shiny, beautiful taste and texture of it. It will taste fantastic, believe me. You put a little bit of rice on top, a little bit of oil on top of it. After you churn it, then the second time, because you're gonna turn it one time, and then it's gonna be another churn 10 minutes after. So 20 minutes, you're gonna turn it 20 to 30 minutes, depending. You'll see how the rice is doing. That's why I always say you have to look at things. If the rice look good, then the rice is going to be perfect. When you turn it, the bottom ones should be done, and the top one needs to be done for 10-15 more minutes. And that's why I say wait. There it is. The water is officially boiling. So we're ready to put that rice in there. Let's go and do it. So we're gonna put the rice in. You're gonna put that rice in. And I'm going to put the camera down because I do need to get in there and put my fingers in there and try to pour all those rice in there. There's gonna be some rice stuck to the bowl, and you want to get it out. You want to go in there and do what you need to do. So there you go. We're gonna get all that in there. And what you're gonna do is just wait for the rice to what you're gonna wait is just for the rice to dry up. That rice is going to dry up, and it's gonna give you that perfection that you need. And once the rice is dry, you put that rice in there, and it's gonna look like this. Let me show you guys. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like that. That's how it's gonna look. So that rice is ready almost to but what I wait is for the rice to actually be this light's killing me. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there. The light. Yeah. So what I'm gonna wait is for the water to dry up, and I'm leaving it with a high. I'm putting it as high as possible because I want it to dry fast. But you don't have to. You can put it at medium heat, and that should be more than enough. And then you're gonna lower your heat as low as possible. I would say between a 2 and a 3, more like a 3. If you have numbers in your stove, you will put a 3 on it. If you don't have number, go to the low setting. That's what I do. I don't have numbers, but I do it in night, high, and low. I put in the lower setting, and that's where I leave it. Because you don't want your rice to burn, and it will burn if you, depending on the stove that on the pot that you use. The one that I use, these pots are designed to actually cook very well the rice, and I wouldn't use anything else because I'm so used to using that, and that always helped me so much. So if you want to use a pot for rice in the pot, this is a pot to use, something similar to this. And of course, it comes with its top. The top is going to give you that the top is going to give you once you're done, you just put the top on it, and that's basically. I'm gonna put it right here. I think you guys are gonna be better here than over there. That light is killing me, my headache. Okay. Babe, I would say I would turn the light off, but then you guys won't see me very well. You think if I turn the light off that the video would not be that great? Try turning it off and then turn it back on. I'll tell you. I think it looks fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it without the light. Because like I said, I have a headache and I don't want the light. Okay. So that, this is actually, just keep in mind, if you keep it in high heat, that the rice tends to get stuck. Move it around so it doesn't get stuck. If it gets stuck, just move it and it will get off the thing. Now I'm going to lower the heat a little bit because it's getting to that consistency with a dryness that I want. So we're going to do that. And this should take you approximately 20 minutes to do the whole process. And then all is about what in 20 minutes just watch it and look at it and basically look. And then this is getting dry already, as you can see. It's getting very dry. Sorry, it's a little dry. I'm gonna have to put the light on back on. Give me a second. Put it on because it's a little dark for me to show you. Okay, let me show you. This is how it's going to look. Okay. Once your rice is up to that consistency, that means that you're almost ready to cover that rice. And you're gonna look for a top. You have to have a top for the pot. And if you don't have a top, you can always use a plate. The Dominican way would be, if I cannot find the pot, I will use a plate that matches the same, and put and put a little bit of foil on the bottom of it, and that will actually complete the seal that you want to complete. So let's lower this. This is perfect. This is how you want it. Let me show you. This is precisely how you want it. It's already dry, and now this rice is ready for you. This rice is ready for you to. Oh, sorry. The camera got a little fog there. I got to close. Okay, so the rice is ready for me to put foil on top and then the top. And the only reason I put foil in it is because I want it to be done fast. If you don't want to be done fast, you want it to be done at regular speed, go ahead. Go ahead and don't put foil. But that is the way I was taught. You can even put a plastic bag if you don't have foil. Make sure you wet it first and then you put it on top. It's gonna get stuck a little bit on the rim of the pot, but don't worry, that will come off eventually, you know, because plastic get hard and then you can get it off. So, but I normally don't use that. I use the foil. I will only use that if I don't have any foil, but it's very rare that I use that. And of course, you wet the plastic. It could be one of those plastic bags. You break it and for it to fit the pot, and you wash it. And then once you wash it, you put it on top and you cover it just inside of it, around the rice. That's all you cover. So anyway, let me see. I am going to go look for the top for that. Okay, so this is the top for it, and we're going to put it in for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and I should come back and turn that. Well, this is basically how you do arroz con guandules. It's pretty simple. It's not too complicated. And if you have your sofrito, believe me, everything will make it easier. I am going to take out I'm doing the pork loin, which was the previous video that I just posted, but I'm gonna give you a look of how's it doing. I think I still have 1 more hour to go, but it's been almost 5 hours. It's 26 minutes left in the 5 hours, and I want to see how it looks. Let me go look.
You know, there's a saying about not measuring a person by where they are, but rather where they started. If you
But I also want to show you guys how it looks too. I always show you the prep work, but I don't. I show you the pictures in Instagram. The thing is that I have a horrible time trying to merge the documents in both videos. So that's what's the problem with me. That's why I don't put it on the end. But you get to see the process, and I think you guys can do amazing work with that. I already show you the process, and you can get it done. Well, this is the pork loin, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Let me close this up. And I'm going to pause this. I don't know if I can pause it. But, okay. Let's go and see how this looks. I am so looking forward to it. See, of course, handle things with care because this has been in the oven for 5 hours. And you know it's going to be super hot. And it's going to be, look, the steam coming out is super hot. And you want this can hold up to 500 degrees, so you want to be able to do that. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Okay, this looks amazing. So this is the pork loin right here. As you can see, the pork loin is looking amazing, but I am going to go a little bit. Let me just try to show you that pork loin, how it looks. Oh, it's looking amazing. It's really looking amazing, and it's definitely what I wanted to achieve. I definitely got what I wanted. It's been cooking for almost 5 hours. So this pork loin is been cooking for 5 hours, and you guys are able to see the results. In my previous video, I actually showed you how to make this, how to prepare it. I actually paid $5 for it, and you don't have to pay too much for meat. As long as you cook it properly, you can have a great meat. Let me show you how tender this is. You see, I put my whole, and it's very tender. It's very tender and it's juicy. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pour a little bit of the water that's on the bottom on top, because I do want the pork loin to get a little bit more color, and this is gonna come off the bone. As you can see right here, that is already coming off the bone already. That's coming off the bone, and I am so excited because it looks amazing. It's like when you do hard work and you expect everything works out, that's when you feel amazing. And I have a headache right now, but I feel like pretty good because I have worked hard, and my hard work has definitely paid off. So what you see, this water down there, it's not a lot. That's the water from the 2 cups or 3 cups of water that I put previously. If you want to go look at that video, please, so you can know how to season this. Next time I do my sofrito again, I will show you the whole process. So what I do is I just pour that water on top of it, and you're doing that because you want to keep the moisture going on the pork loin. The pork loin needs to have that water on top of it, because that water is what keeps it juicy, and it keeps it hydrated, and it keeps all the beautiful things in there. So you want to be able to do that. And of course, I have that Curtis stone rack on the bottom that makes it so easy for me to move it around and get it done. I am so excited about doing that. You know that anything that you do, and what I want to do is basically make sure that this pork loin have a little bit more color. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put it in the oven for maybe 20 more minutes, but I'm not going to cover it. I'm not gonna cover it, and that's what I'm gonna pair with. I'm gonna pair the pork loin with my Arroz Con Guandules, and that's gonna come out great. I also have some guacamole, but I didn't buy it. I didn't make it. I bought it. That I'm planning to serve my guests for HNEV. They do got very good guacamole, and then you buy this little pinch for $6. It's not bad. It's a lot of guacamole for the price that you get, and of course chips, and and some salsa, and hot dogs and burgers. That's the plan for the Super Bowl. and I can't wait. I haven't got my hair done. I got my curls going. Let me know what you think about my curls. I mean, I have such a hard time dealing with them during the week, but you know, that is something that I always have to deal with. But I love my curls. Sometimes I let it just hang and let them just, I dyed my hair yesterday, which I dye my hair myself at home. If you guys want to see that process, let me know. Comment below if you want to see me next month when I dye my hair again, or in 2 months. I'm not sure because it's everything about timing. But if you want me to include that in my videos, I would definitely do that. Again, if you want to cook this pork loin, go see my previous video and how I seasoned it and how I got everything done. So this one is Arroz Con Guandules, but I gave you a peek of that pork loin that I seasoned before. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And that pork loin is going back into the oven at 350 or 375 just for maybe 20 minutes more, so just I can actually give it a nice brown color. And okay, no, that's not what I want. Big 375. Big at 375. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, 375. That's it. That's what I want. Okay, 375. So first I started at 300, then I changed it to 375, and you know, and that's how it goes. Bye guys, have a good day. I hope you enjoy your Super Bowl, and thank you for visiting me and watching my videos. Bye bye.